Hello. Today we're going to take a look at social persona campaigns. We're going to look at Burberry's Art of the Trench, Bumble and Bumble's Follow That Girl, Bonobos, and Montclair. So the first we have is Burberry's Art of the Trench. This was a microsite done to commemorate their iconic khaki trench coat on the anniversary. They went around the world and did street style photography. Users submitted photos. It was a great example of a user generated content campaign that was very successful. So here, the site, I think, acts very, completes its purpose very well. It's a nice grid of images. You can see users. You can click and view more. If I want to see details about this guy, I can by clicking details. I can like it, I can comment, I can share. There's a nice social integration component here as well. Given that this is a little old, the site is done in Flash. A site like this these days would be done probably in HTML5 or some kind of Flash alternative. But overall, this site is a really great visual example of showing the popularity, the iconic nature of this brand, the fans around it, and does that in a really fun way. The next that we have is Bumble and Bumble. Now they recently relaunched their website, I think about a week ago. So what we're looking at now is actually part of a redesign. But here they did a social campaign called Follow That Girl, and the idea was that they had three different muses who, over the course of several years, would get very, very different haircuts, different hair colors, different styles, etc. And you could actually see that progression and evolution of their personal style. What I really loved about this is that it's visually engaging. It is a beauty company, so it's visually engaging in that way. But more than that, it's letting users dive down to find inspiration or find women that look like them that have a cool haircut. So my hair is medium length. I'll refine my search, and now I see all these images of girls with hair similar to mine. So this girl has blonde hair, as do I, kind of similar. I can see Amy's style recipe, the products that were used, and her makeup video, over video, which is really fun. I would like to see a bit more of a social share component here. There's no way for me to share it with my friends if I would like to. So it's a little disjointed in that regard, but overall, it's a great example of showing the varied hairstyles and cuts that one can get, especially at Bumble and Bumble. The next is a favorite of mine, Bonobos. My boyfriend's a pretty sharp dresser and loves this brand. First, here on the homepage, they are, all about simplicity. Clear messaging here. It would be nice to see a nice, large, colorful call to action here, a nice button to get people to click through if they're first-time users. But these arrows are pretty intuitive, so I can click here. I can see Max, who is a fisherman, and his style. I can see Brick, a smoke jumper, very cool pants, and Chuck, who was an Occupy Wall Street protester. And it's really nice how they're carrying through the products you can actually buy with the persona. Some interesting witty messaging as well. I can click through to buy, see more details, and then recommended based on what's similar. And the last one is for Montclair. This was a recent campaign, full online, offline campaign they did for around Bruce Weber, the iconic fashion photographer. His webisode's called Don't Steal the Jacket. What I'm going to share with you today is the user-generated content portion of this, which was, okay, now you take your picture. So it started out as a photo contest, inspired by the webisodes, which were 6 in total. Here users could take their photo. There's information on the contest and when they need to submit their photo. The cool thing about this campaign is they were empowering the lover of the brand or the constituents to actually become an international published photographer. So whatever image is picked from this campaign was going to appear in international magazines and newspapers. Uh, Once, in order to enter the contest, you had to get one of these t-shirts, which they were handing out in Milan during Fashion Week. Users would then take their picture. You can see here, this is actually a video of the madness that ensued when they handed out these t-shirts. And then you can see some photo progression and ultimately some t-shirts that were submitted and the winner, which is a little wacky, fun, aligned with the energetic kind of childlike nature that this campaign really communicated. Um, and a really great site experience too. We're seeing a lot of progressive scroll sites. If you don't have a lot of content or your content is very linear and tells a story, it's a great way to present it. Bring it all on one page, do a nice endless scroll. It's a beautiful tablet experience and a really nice smartphone experience. All right, so that's what I have for you today. Uh, Check these out. I have the URLs posted within the video, and have a great day.